Mamin Kwahomane Sobra, na yene the Deputy Minister for Energy, Eni Nkomo, the Honorable Richard Jan Mensa, Osai Mrashevi Deni, Edema, the good people of Gomoa West. Honorable Minister, I don't to make a marching.
Mr. Speaker, Majodo.
Na Pachompo to say,
Aduma,
very well. Yeah, that's in society pay what so now, first of all, you per se ye ECG last week na mo boy amani minister ni yedi nkomo Ghana nyina say and they containers bi ira what take committee amoni DH amo hwehwe mo hwehwe mu no akwa akosi saying last week we were made to understand say what me attract about 40 out of figures amode to abonten say ira no ebesi na wotwe mu masachi bi mu ana.
Okay, all the time I don't make share with you for so you go do yes security officials who go away one investigation into your preliminary report and I minister to Ghana.
Okay.
At least after the holiday and so my ACVR so minister official or the one to go.
Now, we share social media, we be say some videos circulate national security akwa Shaiman, we mo abwera warehouse be we say cables ni bi wo ECG emblems ne asenso de ewo ho. There are some of the places in so mo koy abon say pallet ya di cables ne ade ni gu mo a ya chiro ECG di ni ade gu ho ni nyina no ya bubu a eno no nyina no I mean ya to agu are all this forming part of my investigation at Moyana.
Pastor Nina can help you. Say, since a bigger you do know, initially there was an intel. The basis of the investigation in Yinano, I don't know what I said there. Abra a transition team, no. In report of the Minister for Energy, then I leader of the transition in terms of energy. No. There were about 3,000 containers were porter. ECG for one to me into Mama, I think almost demurrage of over 1.5 billion at the bread ECG.
Okay.
The Anna Mama also call port worker share, then Zama Honor. Quite our number of Butumina and go away in your report, not a demurrage in and keep free. Okay, a report of the mine, and number only about 2,500, little over 2,500. In the afternoon, we are Yom Kakraman. I think we reported 3,000, but the report was almost 2,500. Damiza was all you and our former committee. Committee is really what we in our debate also. No, in some of kind 2,500, no, more on 2,200. Which means that. So all fanuma utie Habona almost about 1,346 containers now. Ayo. And now Odema security for Washa there's a phase in our what discover a few of them. But we would do our investigation. But this issue no Minister Nakasano Denima, we can work there. Or my opinion Mahama, one man Akunya there. You should go the full throttle. On 50 to the end. On that's what I can't do there. I did bear over Biano, over the Hufima or the Locarno Adesi. Now the Bia is a man with Biano, whatever. And he is leading it, and I'm also supporting him. This is when you can say investigation good. I did Chimbia new wherever.
Okay.
I did Chimbia information for forever. But I think I'm can the Yentum, may can be a Yentum out now. At appropriate time in the minister Nakasa or better every Ghanaians so far on the welfare investigation award.
Yes, horrible. What can they say? But I mean, committee amote yes or no. And if so, was it exhaustive enough? Because many have said, say, I mean, say you perceive who baby are containers, they were customs, say, GRA, I mean, they could have possibly told you Nipa Kra was standing in clear those containers from the port. The records ought to have reflected as such, rather than say yabedum pempensua yeduya national security ne yati omwaguma womugusu ya investigation every baby a containers you way.
Okay, so we did there one mandate what terms of reference or what terms of reference what the more age in there. a report of 2,500 na 3,000 one to move baby. First 1 year procurement. Then procurement in the mouth to the processes. If you never get the Mayo no continue work of shade. Was I investigation on procurement now? I better there. Even in the previous years,
yes.
ECG one procurement plan. Every happy opera water. I think in 2021 opera water. In the procurement plan is worth about 890 million Ghana cedis. At the end of the 900 million Ghana cedis. At the end of the year, no, what on Zama worth over 8 billion.
Which is far beyond the allocation.
Far more than the most about 700 times we percentage more. Indeed, that means many in our report now. It wasn't only the missing way. But I had a procurement decided to be no Oma or sanction procurement. And one work is no when you will be the and a committee no so in mandate today. Utumina Ochi will be another year. They need our report to our report TV. Abandoned investigation at the BBA one at the now it is the security no so one who you.
But aside the Indians and the Chinese, Minister Amayati Asia said they've been arrested, some of whom have been granted bail. Much Ghana for Bimuana, especially people within the ECG.
Okay, so the first day watching India from Chinese from obviously there was a Ghanaian who was also part of who was also arrested. Into we could do investigation every day. Almost on a daily basis, new information is coming out.
And we will ensure a prosecution by year Juma to the latter.
Definitely. Obi and you are Obijan. Minister ways to do the other. This investigation all called the full hall. Into Yaja Pija Bibi Marato, a Ghana full sky. So we share ECG for Kawa what day. A buying bad we are sharing. In the first year, we hold the ECG for death income was about 68 billion. As I wish a Ghana budget here every year as near. It is almost about more than 20% of the Ghana budget.
Yes,
It is a idea in advocacy and also energy sector debt. I can't only in a free ECG, another electricity. This government, as far as they solve the power issues now, no one's a Canada also yes require able to na the Democrat free ho. Then for be madachi and from by
yes, meet you.
It is one make case that is in it. Obiere new order do. Yeah, Juma every day.
Very well. Now, Odi Ekaya Bay, no, Ghana forces the same Kanian in Shedding in Azu.
Okay, what's the camera there? You be Biara, yellow says will be Biara.
Okay.
In terms of generation, every day reports the United there were optimum generation. In terms of intermittent, the Biasu knew about that those days work out, we will do so. Yeah, experience do so. Boss do so near him, or can apart, or do light and apart, Chile, and you will answer our so.
Yeah.
Everywhere 2 days, the whole day. But this time, there's adequate generation. There's adequate transmission, there's adequate distribution. However, maybe 1 or 2, Nancy and Sutu Toy, no answer me than I've been from there, a whole community, almost transformer, a jato.
Okay.
Obviously, that area in Yinano, some technical issues here. They will experience some power outage before and then obey the major within the year. Maybe we also one load, no, a dozen tea. Offending power no, none will fall. Let a man say more constituency. Maybe I'm a two of a constituency. Let a buy me there. Power nine, none I than alcohol. Before easy, you also will notify the woman there. Load no one issue. And see, where you hold you. The man at other places, maybe so hard. Okay, we need that in Zama, what did buy it by the menu may and you want the union only be so. Or how no, ye woman. In a number of work for water on, and yet cables will get in a water. Was even transformer move to a new transformer water. what come as scraps or offense what disassemble a transformer. I hear the CCC in area boss. Must be some few technical and operational challenges. But in terms of generation, we have adequate generation.
And the Honorable Deputy Minister is confirming for us, say, Okania Dumoa, one, it has nothing to do with generation issues or fuel, anyhow, engine and Kanian intimina, so typically technical challenges.
And you know,
yes.
Just last week, Friday or so, Institute of Professor will be to the Legon, Bawolishi area. Storms by light now, man, we be brave 2 weeks. And automatically, they'll be affected. Baby, power, lines, voltage, our phone. The and the money in the what is the issues hereby you could resolve every morning. I'm sorry, the first person I spoke with is director of power.
Okay.
Just to ensure challenge I will be a member my head man your ECG. My also there was all my feedback. If you try to resolve them pocket of challenges in the but Rob and there will be a doomsa and then
now all challenges when you now honor I feel yet to say I feel budget allocation amodema ECG crowd and what so because of irregularities I cause no crest our modia.
ECG need operations budget manu from every government subsidy but ECG Nankasa they should be able to operate optimally. ECG Juma or the power not on Jimuska Utum the Guanu Jumeja already. In the whole subsidy was all command. The whole Ibiana so in Kati Bibika Sebi in the year Katima I Yadi Damo. As it is also that the Mohon situation or the ECG Langaza on its own. Because there are a lot of other state agencies, government subvention. Oko, it is Oko Goela. Also, you are buying the way, but government wants subvention.
Yes, I do.
We are starving them. No, there one can say what the efficient management one operation should be very efficient. And when going here, there will be discovery once an hour. ECG say prepaid meters in Kayana and Kawaii postpaid. You should power an abutia. In the year, almost more than 50% of our meters which are prepaid.
Yes.
8 year and son away use. It is a tomade. Nothing. And the matter a ton, no, a honey teaching a dunum 50%, which shall cow and so I don't put a cotaba. Not a ton less abokawa. I don't know ton for super.
I see.
And some of you was the good outcome here. ECG problem in our donor free air management inefficiencies.
And how is the ministry helping to deal with that?
I don't know good idea because I must say Ghana for the home there you are being with it, but by every day officially I started working just about a week ago. The minister so by so it's less than the means the main as well how do welcome we did there by the middle of the year no the matter to not come yema over the zaman reba a break a cry into in the other day by a big to go back to break a crab but Piano my there you would import a best Sanzama Yamanzama could be
very well. Omo, I don't pay my men now was in